Good morning. Today's news. India-UK Free Trade Agreement signed. Comes under GS2 International Relation. The agreement eliminates tariffs on major Indian products exports like textiles, leather, footwear, while benefiting UK's luxury goods. Signing was planned on July 24 during Modi visits. CETA versus UK-India FTA. Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement. This is a free trade agreement between European Union and Canada. India-UK Free Trade Agreement is a separate agreement signed between India and UK to boost bilateral trade investment after UK exited the European Union. Key aspects of India-UK Free Trade Agreement. To enhance trade, investment, economic cooperation between India and UK by reducing or eliminating the tariffs and non-tariffs barrier. Tariff reduction. India will reduce 90% of UK goods including phased reduction on items like whiskey, automobiles, while UK will offer 99% duty-free access for Indian export, covering nearly all trade by value. Professional mobility eases visa process for Indian professionals, particularly in sectors like IT, healthcare. Service sector cooperation covers major service sectors aiming mutual recognition of qualification within 36 months. Double contributions convention exempts Indian professionals on short-term assignments in UK from dual security contribution. Potential benefits for India: increased market access, attracting investments, boost to service sector, strategic importance. Potential challenges were tariff negotiations, visa and mobility issues, regulatory barriers aligned with the UK standards and regulation may require adjustments for Indian business. Redeeming India's nuclear power promise comes under GS3 Science and Technology. India's Union Budget 2025-26 unveiled a bold nuclear energy roadmap targeting 100 gigawatt of nuclear power capacity by 2047. With current capacity at 8.18 gigawatt, this major expansion marks nuclear energy as a cornerstone in India's transition to developed economy. India's nuclear power expansion. Current capacity is 8.18 gigawatt nuclear power capacity. SMR development. 20,000 crore allocated to develop 5 indigenously small modular reactor by 2033. Target of 2047 includes 100 gigawatt nuclear power capacity. Key policy changes. Proposed amendments to Atomic Energy Act 1962 and Civil Liability for Nuclear Damage Act 2010. NPCIL scale up to 700 megawatt pressurized heavy water reactor and pattern with entities like NTPC and REC. Driving factors and key technologies. Pressurized heavy water reactor, small modular reactor, that's a compact factory fabricated nuclear reactor with a lower upfront cost and modular scalability. Civil Liability for Nuclear Damage Act 2010 holds both operator and supplier liable for nuclear accidents returning foreign investments. In over 90% of severe deaths, workers had to know safety gear. Comes under GS2 governance. A social audit commissioned by Ministry of Social Justice reveals that over 90% of severe and septic tank worker deaths in 2020-23 occurred without any safety gear, exposing the grave human rights and governance failure in addressing harness manual cleaning. Key findings of the social audit. 90% of deaths were without safety gear. 150 total deaths due to hazardous cleaning were recorded nationwide in same period. 27 no consent cases, 38 individual contracts. Namaste scheme stands for National Action for Mechanized Sanitation Ecosystem, launched with an objective to ensure safety and dignity of sanitation workers in urban area, India, as well as providing sustainable livelihood to these workers. UN Court declares clean environment as human right. Comes under GS2 International Relation. International Court of Justice issued a unanimous advisory opinion affirming that access to clean, healthy and sustainable environment is a fundamental human right under international law. While this opinion is non-binding, it holds significant persuasive value and is considered as historic shift towards legal climate accountability. International Court of Justice as World Court is principal judicial organ of United Nations, established in June 1945 by the Charter of UN and began work in April 1946. Powers and function: the court may entertain two types of cases, 1 and 2. Please practice this mock question. Thank you.